Standardized tests never worked in the past. I mean, it's a myth. I'm not a big fan of standardized tests unless we want to just standardize creativity in one level. So for me, no, I'll refer to this quote from Gene Piaget, who was one of the key members of hands-on learning and his theory of constructivism. And I can't really remember his quote, but he mentioned that education systems should learn a lot from video games, because the way they are, video game designers design video games, they keep the kids engaged, and at the same time they measure progress. So yeah, in a very simple terms, if we can have a measuring progress in bite sizes as kids progress through the year, it could be gamified. Yeah, big fan of gamification, but at the student space, that would be my key take on how we could measure progress. At the same time, collecting artifacts. So I also believe a lot in project-based learning. So rather than teaching for one particular skill, we could teach for mastery. So it does not need, when we talk about standardized test, we talk about a time duration that, okay, we would decide on May 20th that we're going to have a test and everyone should be ready by that day. But life does not work that way. Life gives, if you're ill and if your doctor tells you that, okay, I'm going to give you this medicine and you have to get well on this day. Do you think your body is going to work that way? No, that's not
No.
the case. So everybody reacts in its different ways to medicine. Some get well sooner, some get well a little later, but that's normal, right? Similarly, kids should be given, you give the information and let them digest that information and progress on their own time. But yeah, the job of the doctor is to heal the patient. Similarly, the job of the teacher is to make sure that the student reach that level of mastery. I
That's a
hope I
fascinating
tried to make
example.